and after Black Stars budget, I say a public. I'm a gun in India. And so, meaning baby, I was already a shot in that.
Well, I think it's a national sports policy, very good idea. The Sports Act in itself now, for me, more about enforcement of that, and then also making sure say being our joining policy and you're more holistic about one, it makes sense. Rich, transparency and accountability of the Black Stars. I think that's the most interesting of the lot. President said we making sure say the GFA will be accountable to Ghanaians. I think it starts from the ministry and it starts from the presidency. Because Sikani the Bob Black Stars no brand free abino. GFA and the budget. The budget is supposed to go through ideally NSA. Then NSA takes it on to the Ministry of Sports. GFA budget, say the president means say budget on the beban on be perusing ye. Now among public knowledge amount of money that they are spending on certain components of the GFA. That is a different case. But in terms of accountability, we can only hold the sports ministry accountable and then the purse holders from the ministry. They essentially make payment. Into a politicians no and they say you're more accountable. Which you need. If the only way you make hold the GFA accountable is when the politicians are accountable enough. So it's me a clear cut say near day, but near day. Into this kind of mamon and I say more involved in the spending of the money. No, we will make sure say we hold it to strict KPIs and in the usage of the money there, then we can hold them accountable. It is a little bit far-fetched. See, because we are holding just the GFA accountable to Black Stars budget and what have you. Yes, they are just supposed to go and prepare the budget. They are supposed to plan around what the Black Stars will do. They are just managers of the Black Stars. Exactly. The most important thing is accountability in every one ever. Supposed to come for the ministry. The ministry is supposed to let Obi who say, okay, say here. I foresee say one of the things that President Mahama wants to do, and they say, Rich, the GF has become very unpopular. And rightly so, Nyama Biblia because I'm a GF unpopular. And Bo Kroma says so very unpopular. So I'm affected Black Stars class of popularity. It's one of the things that I think President Mahama wants to do in terms of giving a good political and then national picture about him when it comes to accountability, transparency, probity. One of the things that he wants to do, and they say, yeah, for BBNC, say, yeah, but Black Stars will X amount of money. Yeah, more BBNC, Black Stars will X amount of money. So, Bekaya, the last time you call AFCON, yeah, but AFCON, the Minister of Sports did not come out to come and tell us how much you spend at AFCON. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That is spot on. Per the vision President Mahama has for accountability and the positioning, and then the public opinion of the Ghanaian people for your football, your GFA, and the Black Stars. Because it should never happen. See, you AFCON, GFA in the budget, the minister. Minister just can't have Ministry of Finance, you release this cano. AFCON. Then we are done, and then we still do not know the details. When I say we, I mean the Parliament of Ghana, and that's where representation of Yenunana Ewo. Some details are supposed to be known. In fact, before we go on, there are a lot of reasons also. There was a time under the elsewhere government, people in government felt say people's posture about the Casemini Black Stars about too much of a profit and loss standpoint. In this area, young Kobobono, your Babaka, they will make an analysis of near cost spending and vis-a-vis. Okay, your Bokasi and yes, then we bring it out. Now, it's about where you stand. I think that President Mahama wants to come across as somebody who is open to the Ghanaian people, and I think that's okay. Given the fact that in the last government, sports minister didn't do the right thing in terms of some of these things. No, yes, sir. Let us be open to the Ghanaian people. You're spending X amount of money. But in all of that, we need to understand and orient the Ghanaian people. Say, you're moving from a lower middle income country to an upper middle income state. It doesn't happen like that. There are a lot of other things that we'll gain from the AFCON. Social standing, that will help us, tourism, what have you, that can come from the AFCON. But it goes beyond just that. Whilst that is said, the most important thing of all of that conversation, and they say, at the end of the day, the onus lies on ministry chief directors. The onus lies on the Ministry of Sports, Minister of Sports, Mr. Kofi Adams. Say, on obey clear cut, obey clear, obey proactive, on obey making sure say nin semester the 12 months, no the 12 months. Then the Ghanaian people understand. Say, then we know that that's what we're supposed to do, and they are very important.
Saturday, na ere remedy amamo. Me sama onsa mu busa super so no onsa muni problem kra.